Okay, I'm doing like a little nostalgic throwback here when World Zero had the Christmas event last year, and they had the World event boss, Corrupted Klaus, level 40 boss, only available for like 2 weeks, similar to what coming up pretty soon. I don't know when, but midway through October, which is almost there. We have the Halloween boss coming out. We don't know much about it yet, but hopefully there's some similarities with this boss and this one. Here, you can see that we have a brand new hub world. I don't know. I'm not sure where it's going to spawn in the actual game, but here, similar to the tower dungeon, we had to go and queue up, and everyone's to stand in the same spot. Of course, it allowed 10 people per party here, and it gave up some pretty good rewards. But you could pretty much check out how it went. It was a really tough boss if you didn't have a lot of people. And the beginning of the server, which I'll go a little bit more into detail, but the server is supposed to let 10 people in a match, but the server bugged and never let exact more than 10 people in a server, so it always had small in the beginning, so it was really slow to kill Klaus in this time of this what I'm showing on screen. Basically, it was a really cool boss fight. It's just a boss, a big boss. You can see a little cutscene here of when he spawns in. So it looks like he was a really big buff, blue arm, lanky arm boss here, and you see that he's, I think, level 40, I guess. Yep, level 40. And you can see how, like, just Kobe attacking him, how much health he has. He has so much health, and you have to be, obviously dodge the attacks and make sure you have a healer. And since we're playing Paladin, we could heal ourselves. So he had a couple, abilities here and there. He had a stomp. You just have to learn as you play. Basically, he had these presents, and you get hit by them. They can respawn enemies depending on the color of them. Enemies don't drop anything, but they're much weaker than normal. But there's a green present here, which knocks you back and can kill you if you're standing in the wrong spot. Pretty much, you want him to pretty much be in the back side of the map. If not, then you're gonna probably get knocked off like this, and you die. You only have 2 lives unless you could revive yourself with crystals, which probably will be a thing. Hopefully, I'm sure they probably fixed or won't have that issue in the new one. Not sure, but yeah, there's a little flashback, little nostalgic trip here of the boss fights that we might see again here. But it's very not flushed out, but it has a lot of different attacks you gotta learn. So you have that laser, if you stand in the ice, you take damage over time. It's a stomp, which freezes people. You pretty much just have to just remember what he does, and dodge him when he does the animation and stuff. Of course, this is the first time I fought him, so I don't dodge that much because I'm playing as Paladin. We have healers and stuff, so we can tank hits if we wanted to, but of course would be safe. And you can see the presence of different colors. Each of them do different things, and they do a lot of damage. But this is a very small team. We'll skip ahead. I don't think I kill him in this one, but we'll skip ahead near the end of one and show you what kind of loot we can get from the boss here. Just update just from that run. That's how much damage, 60% damage. I know everybody died. It took 7 minutes to die there, so it could be, you gotta get the right team basically when you're doing this. As you can see, there's actually a pet shop in this one, and there's a battle pass. Because the battle pass, this is 2 weeks into the battle pass, and there was eggs in the battle pass basically, and there's no other way to get the eggs from the game just from the battle pass. But now, since they added the egg, you can just buy it now for 50 grand. So it's pretty much deflated the price of the egg. So they might have an egg for Halloween, but it might just be the pumpkin. You can just farm for stats basically. So the pumpkin value might go down pretty much in the future. So let's go and get a boss kill here and show how that went, I guess. So here we have a much better team here. We got a lot more DPS. It's very blurry, but that's just how the stream is. It's not the video. It's just it's too many particle effects to compress and show on the video here. But here we got a better team. I'm gonna kill him. No real animation. He just dies, and then you get our loot. Since we had VIP back in the day, VIP gave us 2 loot drops. Now we get to actually buy the game pass, so we get 2 loot each time. So we're gonna see what we get. So basically, it's purple. Purple just means mystery die box, no matter what. So that's where they got the die boxes. If you're questioning where to get the die box, where to get die, well, you can get die obviously, from what do you call it? From the Halloween one, but I'm sure that will be also a reward for the Halloween boss. Probably can earn more die boxes from killing it. I'm not entirely sure. They used to be tradable, now they're not tradable, so everybody got one there, and that's a loot pool. Again, let's do another loot pool here and see what people get. Everyone got the mystery value. As a paladin, 55% damage. Don't know why, but okay. Okay, another kill here from the boss. Let's see, how fast was this one? I don't know. I don't remember what the time was there for the last boss, but we'll see what we got here. So got 2 chests. Anything if it's purple, it's always the die box. Sadly, it was a pretty hard grind to get anything else, but you're able to get other cosmetics that were blues, but it's pretty low chance to get them still. So here we go. You can see people got here. That took 3 minutes to do, pretty much. And again, all the damage was bugged too. That's what I remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe 60%. I jumped the gun there. There was a damage bug. So there's not much you can really do about that. It's just damage bug. And use it to get a die. Let's see any more we got. I don't know. So yeah, we got 2 more die boxes on this one here. But somebody got actually 2 cosmetics. We got these reefs here. If I hover over them, reef monster. They're 2 in 1. Unlucky. But they're not tradable, so you get the duplicates of cosmetics, which is pretty useless actually. Just fills up your inventory. But back in the day, there wasn't a cosmetic inventory. It was just straight up your inventory, so it kind of sucks pretty much. The only good loot there was a snowman costume. We might see people who are full costume, full snowman. It was a legendary drop, or I don't know, epic drop from this boss. It was super hard to get, obviously, so that's the only thing that's the coolest thing you could get from the boss. I'm not sure if they ever do it again, but yeah, it's something that you were able to get pretty much. I think that's pretty much it for this little flashback, this throwback. Maybe I'll do more. I don't know if you guys are curious to see the old World Zero videos, the old worlds. I have them all archived. I mean, they're all on my channel publicly. You can find them if you want, but I have all the content that was been updated to the game, what it used to look like, what the game used to be. Not always dungeons. It was open world. So if you guys are curious, I could post more or talk about it more. Go back and go more in depth with it, or you just go look for yourself with the playlist, the World Zero playlist, if you're curious about that. But we'll do one more loot pool here to show you guys all that stuff here and there. So you got a blue here, which is a little snowman backpack. I don't have that anymore because I deleted most of these. I don't no space at all, and obviously it's just a very high chance to get a die box. So they're really common, the die boxes, if you've ever seen them. You can get a lot of them, that's for sure. Present backpack there, and that's it. So there you go. I think that's pretty much for the video here. Like I said, just a little throwback if you guys are curious what a event boss could be. And so here it is, I guess.